So this is going to be the first Frankie's story, and then it changes. So we'll go. Then we'll go Jay's story next week, I think, and we'll go Kay's maybe the week after.
Fantastic.
So the whole point is that you're going to tell a story that you've had in your life, very similar to like the Life and Times of. But
but just
you know,
little segments.
just singular segments, just have a bit of a laugh.
Like a mini mag.
Mini mag. Hey.
So Frankie's
Which
first
I've never
one.
been, by the way.
Jay's first one, then.
Sorry.
Frankie's first one is called Frankie's Sex Scandal.
Oh,
You've got to give it a cool name. You've got to give it a cool name. Let me just... Okay, so I take you back to a time of when I was still living at my parents, and I was perusing this. I'm probably 18 years old. I just got home from uni. Picture me, spotty, redhead mess, like as in my actual face was red.
Was this post uni experience?
Post uni, so
rough lady handjob girl.
Yes, post that. So I was still a bit mentally tapped.
Handjob girl. Oh, the handjob. Oh yeah. Sorry,
you were there.
I remember.
So I'm perusing my bank account, and my phone cost £43. Yeah, so I would see this leave every month, and I still had uni money, so I was a bit more relaxed with my monies and my transactions. So then I saw two fees of £43 leave on the same day, but for different codons, and I was confused as fuck. I was like, so am I paying £86 for my phone, my mobile? And then obviously 6 months goes down the line because I just let it slide because I've got like $5,000 in the bank still from uni. Yeah. So money, I'm not really bothered, and I'm young.
How the fuck did you accumulate so much money from uni?
It's just you applied and they just give it to you.
That much student finance? That's
crazy. That's why you're locked there. So I would just let this slide, and then it came to a point where my money was lower, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to stop whatever this is. So I go downstairs and I go, Mum, what the hell is going on? I don't know what this code is. So what we do is we Google the code, okay?
What did you do with your mum?
Because I didn't. I was just a young lad. I didn't know what was happening. So we put the code. So obviously, if you look on your bank, it just says what it is. But so this was just mumble jumble. So I put it in Google, entered, and I do not for the life of me remember what the website is called. But I'll just, for funny's sake, I'll give it a nickname of what I remember. sexyladies.com.
Fuck's sake,
so let's go for sexyladies.com. So essentially 6 months ago, when I was horny, I was looking for a website like Tinder but for banging. So I was going through all the viruses to try and find this website. You know, I didn't give a fuck. I want this website and I want to shag, because I think I'm still a virgin at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You've been hand jobbed only, and
so
go full work. Okay.
So the depravity of what I needed.
You could have paid for sex with that money, by now.
Yeah, I could have.
You'll find this Belarusian wife.
She came up. I had to close a tab because there was just a flood of viruses. So I've obviously then done this. I've signed up to this website. Sexyladies.com. I've paid £3 a month or something for it for a little bit, and then I've cancelled because I realised this is a scam. I'm not getting laid. So a month down.
Did it not work at all?
It did not work. So a month down the line, I've cancelled the subscription, and I had to go through a shit load of terms and conditions to cancel it, and it said I fucking cancelled it. All right. So obviously, then a few months go by, and what the £43 was a full-on membership every month to this website. And because I didn't know and I was a bit stupid, I just thought they were taking two. This doesn't make it any better that I thought they were taking 2 lots of phone, and I accepted it. I accepted them. I was like,
all right.
I know it's an error.
You just thought they were taking your phone bill twice,
and I allowed it to happen. So 43 quid a month.
Is that how much you hate being on the phone to customer services?
That shows you how lazy I am. Yeah, 100%. So obviously, then I went down. I was wearing my dressing gown at the time, and when it came up and said what the website was, immediately I started sweating under the and I started getting hot flush.
What did your mum say?
So my mum read it out. sexyladies.com.
Oh no, Frankie, what did she say?
And then I was sweating. I nearly cried, I think. She went, what you've been looking at? And then I think the words, because we were laughing about it the other day, hence the retelling the story. And she went, yeah, and you said, I was just looking for a good time.
Oh, Frankie.
I just chilled out. Why would you say that?
So yeah, I was just, so I said to me, Mum, I'm just looking for a good time. And she went, well, you idiot, and they were all laughing, taking the piss. This is obviously at the
Your
time.
entire family
Yeah,
is
yeah.
exposed to this.
And then obviously I was sitting there with an awkward smile, sweating. And then I was like, what did we do then? What did we do then, Mum? We went, well, we'll have to go to the bank. What do you mean go to the bank?
More people involved. Oh no.
Yeah, because obviously it was a scam. And that's why it said in the forums, because some poor bastard like me has done the same thing and been scammed.
Yeah.
So roll on the next day, I go to the bank with my mum. We're standing in queue like that, and I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. Then we then go up to the cashier person or whatever it is behind the till, and obviously there's a microphone. There's a glass in front, and she's down the other side, and I go, hi.
Oh no.
And then my mum's standing next to me, and I go, I've been on these websites and stuff. And then I had to stop. My mum went, yeah, so he's been looking at ladies online, shouting it. There's a queue of like 5-6 people
Your
behind.
mum doesn't give a fuck.
And I'm standing there, I'm starting to sweat again under me dressing gown. I'm sweating again. So she's just blurring it out. And then they take me, and I have to sit down just over in this table, which is not even secluded. Like, it's just still in the open.
Out in the open.
So I'm sitting there. She's going, oh, so it was a scam, is it? Going through there, and then I was like, yeah. Short story, long story but short, is that I actually got all the money back. So I then got about £300 back because they counted as a scam. The whole point was that I went through that ordeal.
Imagine saying that your phone.
I come out a happy man, and luckily I can take a bit of a joke and banter. So I did take it all on the chin. I found the funny side, and I can retell that story now and find it quite funny.
Did you? What did you do with the money? Did you
I got it.
Did Frankie finally get laid after this?
Smallpetiteagents.com.
Is that one still coming out now? You still paying some photos, Frank?
Yeah, I don't know what that's doing.
What great story!
I need to go to the bank quickly then.
But yeah, to be fair, the banker really helped.
Which bank was it?
Lloyd's. And the good thing is, she didn't even judge me. So imagine being in her position, yeah, and then a young bloke coming up with his mum, and you'd fucking die. Like, sure, I can imagine to this day that's one of her favourite stories to retell to her
Frank,
friends.
You're probably not the first pervert to get scammed. So she probably just thought you were another one of those dirty bastards.
It's like fucking hell. Sorry, man. It's lucky they didn't check the other code. They're naughty 13-year-olds. I'm joking.
LittleLeagueLadies.com.